Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. And this video is a comment, or should I say, it's addressed to Ray. Ray sent me a comment regarding what do I do to improve my strumming hand, because he said now he uses a pick when he first started playing. He used to play Latin type of music. He just used his thumb and just basically the rhythm is down, down, down. Now he's playing in another band that's playing all types of styles of music. So he wants to improve his strumming hand. And he told me in his email that he used to be, I think, a right-hand guitar player, but he was actually by nature a left-handed guitar player. That sometimes can have a issue or problem with not doing things that you want to do, because I mention this in a lot of my videos, and I stress this. I'm from the old school, and the majority of guys that I grew up with that play an instrument, a teacher taught them. You know, there was no internet watching fingers. I'm going to do it all by myself. Because when you start to do stuff by yourself and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to start racking up a whole lot of bad techniques, and they're going to be hard to erase from, your brain. I started playing piano close to around the time I played guitar. I don't play piano on the level that I play guitar. Why? Because I tried to teach myself. I even went back to try to get formal lessons to say, let me get this right. But by that time, everything that I had done by teaching myself has been engraved in stone, and it ain't moving. It's like the stuff that I'm supposed to do now with right proper technique is foreign to me, and I'm still struggling with it. So I just come to the realization I'm not going to be a great keyboard player. As far as my writing, the majority of stuff I write is on piano. I love the piano because you can get so many different sounds. But unfortunately, since I went on that journey by myself without someone right out of the gate teaching me what to work on and not what to work on, I'm never going to get to the level of being a piano player like I am with rhythm guitar. And the reason why I mention that story, because it ties in with this story for Ray. Sometimes, and this could be a realization, either you have it or you don't. Because Ray said he had problems with fatigue getting through like Now Roger stuff. And normally, how I learned how to play rhythm and play it hard and strong was, first of all, I had a passion for it. I really had never had a desire to be just screaming solo dude on my knees and all that. I just didn't have that desire. My buddy did, and he became a pretty good solo player, but his rhythm was not as good as mine because his focus was that, and his energy was spent there, which is understandable. My energy was spent here because I thought about, so you know what? It might be in my best interest, and I had people tell me this. Just keep getting better as a rhythm guitar player, man, because you got a serious right hand. And just think about it. The majority of the stuff in guitar parts and music and songs, they playing chords or picking lead lines. They're not soloing. They're not soloing every single song like an Ernie Isley. So focus on what you're good at. Don't focus on what you think that you're still having problems with, because everybody's different, because, you say to yourself, man, I train like Prince, but I can't play like Prince. Everybody has their own niche, and focus and work on your own niche, because if strumming is hard for you, work on another niche, because again, some people got some serious right hands and they can play for hours and just strumming hard and don't fatigue and burn out. I'm one of them because I practice hard, and that was just my forte, and I started to build on the strength of my forte, then not spend so much time on the area that I probably never improved to the level that I want to. Because in a perfect world, I would be soloing like Jimmy and Prince too. But the realization is I can't. So I'm not going to really focus on something that I'm not real good at, but I'm going to focus on what I'm good at and build on that. Because I learned that a long time ago, because when you first start to play, you want to, at least me personally, I want to play everything. And, that's why I have such a wide variety of styles of playing on and playing different styles of music, because I love to play on different styles, but there's just some things that, I'm just not real good at. So I leave it alone, So sometimes that's the realization that if it's just not there, it's just not there. Regardless of what you do, because with practice, it brings you into focus of getting there or being there. But if you practice and if you put in a lot of years, 13, 14, 15 years, and it's still not materializing, most likely it probably never will, And I don't say that to discourage anybody, but I'm saying recognize your strengths, build and work on that, get them stronger, and not really so much worry or work on these areas that you're just not as good as you would like to be, you know. So that's really the best, I guess, advice I can give anybody. Because again, if you're just kind of not there yet, practice will get you there. You know, if you keep practicing enough, you'll get pretty decent at what you're trying to do. You know, but again, when you've put in that practice for years and it's just still not materializing, it's just not the meant to be. Because again, I took a serious stab a couple years ago of taking formal piano lessons. I was like, this ain't gonna work. My brain it's not working there like it is for the guitar. I mean, naturally for some reason the guitar is just, I gravitated towards that and I locked in. Because I first started off as a trumpet player, and I played trumpet and sax pretty decent, but I got tired. My head was hurting from blowing in my jaw, so I'm like, this ain't for me. So then I picked up bass, and I firmly was trained on bass. And I was like, this is cool, but it's just one note at a time. It's boring. So then I picked up guitar. I was like, this is it. We're done. And then along the line, I dabbled and picked up a little piano and drums and songwriting abilities. But, you know, again, if you've put in the time and it's just still not working, it's just maybe it's only going to get to this level and it's never going to change. And again, I stress this. This is not to discourage anybody or, you know, or knock anybody down. But again, sometimes certain things you do real well and certain things you just do okay. Even though you've put the same amount of energy and time in the do okay thing as the thing that you do well. You know, so that's really the best advice I can give anybody when it comes to that. You know, and as far as that music teacher lesson thing, the air was down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I abandoned that a long time ago because you know what? Rhythm is about what's in here. And then you get it through the fingertips, you know, what you feel and think, you know, it comes through your hands and you capture what's inside of you. And if it's not there, it's just not there, you know, because how I think my rhythm playing got improved was I love to dance. I love to feel the beat. You know, when I was a teenager, I used to go out all the time and just dance for hours, sweating and just dancing for literally hours. And I do believe that helped me with my rhythm playing the guitar, you know, because rhythm is all about feeling it. Just all about feeling it. And that's something that no one can teach you. You just develop it. And sometimes you develop it very well. And sometimes it stops here and it caps off, you know, or let's say plateau. You know, you hit that and you're not going any higher, you know. So, again, I'm going to sign off. And I hope that this video has been helpful to you, Ray, and helpful to other people that are struggling with certain things or areas in their playing. You know, because, again, I would love to be a great piano player. You know, I really love to. I got tons of pianos and modules and stuff. I think I got just as much piano gear as I got guitar gear. Actually, I think I got more, you know. And I do play it well, you know, as far as when people hear my compositions, they say, that sounds really good. But when keyboard players hear, they say, it sounds good, but, you know, you're doing this and you should have been doing that. And I can tell that you're not a piano player because of the voices and how you structure your playing, you know. And I didn't take offense because it wasn't meant to offend me. It's just telling me the truth, you know, because I went on this mission to teach myself instead of let me get some formal piano lessons when I was younger and avoid and eliminate all of the negative, or should I say the bad playing techniques that I picked up that I can't shake. It's just been instilled in me to play this way, and I'm never going to play another way, you know. So I'm going to sign off now. And again, I hope that this video has been helpful to you, Ray, and helpful to others. Till next time, take care. Thanks for watching.